серия свинки Пеппа длится всего 5 минут. Это ведь так мало.
Ого, смотри, какая акция! Купи игрушку свинка Пеппа, введи промокод с чека на сайте rosman.ru и посмотри 15-минутный выпуск свинка Пеппа вокруг света первым.
Привет. Эй, эй. Привет. Эй, эй. Надо же, работает. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I need to do my work. I need to export. I'm sorry, I will turn off the sound. Я разговариваю по-русски and I use English, so ask me questions if you need to, or tell me something, write me something, говорите мне что-нибудь, пишите мне что-нибудь, because it is very boring here. I work alone at my home, and this is my work, additional work for asset store, and I made these assets, this made out of photogrammetry, out of photorealistic objects that was found around, and it was remeshed, and now I try to export it to Unity, and I spent a lot of time doing this, and it's really boring. So I tried to watch movies and listen to the music and everything like this, and actually it is a little bit distracting, and I do my work very slow, and actually I started to watch Twitch again, and I decided, why not? Why I don't stream on Twitch? Maybe somebody will see what I'm doing, and somebody is doing something like this, and maybe somebody will be interested in. So I will try to speak. I'm a little bit ill. Я буду стараться разговаривать. Сейчас немного холодно, я немного простыл, и как бы постараюсь как-то что-то комментировать. I have two languages, English and Russian, so ask me in both languages. Спрашивайте на двух языках или разговаривайте со мной на двух языках. Speak to me using two languages or any language you like. So I will close the door and continue. I think I will try to use English, because I'm actually Russian, and I just want to practice my English because I don't practice it at all. I live in a small city in Russia, and this is what I'm doing right now. I can actually show you my asset store page. This is my asset store page, and I have 132 assets that I sell on asset store. And for example, the last assets I made was updated assets. Was this photorealistic assets? For example, Morgan Bale tomb. Actually. It is photorealistic assets made using photogrammetry, and now I sell it on asset store. I don't really know if somebody bought it already or not. I don't remember. I think it is a bit hard to watch, to see what sells, what not. And so I have these assets on my Sketchfab page. This is my Morgan Bell tomb that I already published, and you can buy it on asset store, but and I'm publishing another assets right now. This is my page on Sketchfab, and right now I'm working on these assets. I already published on Sketchfab actually a long time ago, and for now I need to publish it on Unity asset store. This is a set of ball on pillar and this vases. You can see that it has normal low poly cage low poly structure that can be used for games. Everything is made out of real photorealistic objects, decimated, or I forgot how it is in English. I used 3D Studio Max to create another polymesh. So, and then I made loads out of this model. This is the load 0 and its mesh, and load 1, load 2, level of detail. Actually, I was not thinking about creating level of details but later I decided why not, and I made the level of details. I understood how it works on in Unity, but actually, as you can see, it is a bit it is jumping and not looking very good in Unity. I don't know how to do it silky smooth and very good looking, but it will be like this. I don't have a very good mic, I'm sorry. I use a microphone, Tascam DR01, actually an old mic. This is some kind of как диктофон. It looks like a dictaphone. Sound recorder from Tascam. I don't know where to put it on my table for you to hear. This is my first stream for a very long time. I tried it a year ago, I guess, and this is my first stream for a very long time. Okay. I exported this ball and pillar, and I made I made this variation with a base, this square base, and then I decided why vases have no base and this ball and pillar have a base, and I removed then a base for this ball and made a variation without a base. It is it has LODs too. For example, if we would select a model, now it shows with a wire, and you can see that LOD1 that takes from 100 to 21% of the model size on the screen, and then it shows load 1, load 2, load 3, and cult for a level of details here. And you can see that it is actually have a jump. Can I rotate? It have a jump, and load 1 is very smooth and everything is okay, but load 0 is smooth, but load 1 is have the sim, because I reduced the poly count and I don't know how to remove the sim. Actually, I don't really sure that it is possible to remove the sim. I work alone for a very long time and don't really know who to speak with about it, maybe only forums, so I decided maybe I will stream and speak to people via this service Twitch. Maybe somebody will tell me something interesting. And it will be interesting for me to know this new things. And as you can see, it's a bit jumping, but small seam here appearing. and this is not very cool, but I don't know how to fix it. And here on LODs you can see that this is smooth, but all other looks not so very good. But from this angle everything looks I think perfect, because every LOD looks the same, and especially when everything is moving, it will look the same. Okay, maybe I will turn on some kind of music. I will use our Russian social network that called ВКонтакте, VK, and maybe I will find the community here that called BBC Radio 1, BBC Radio 1 Extra. This is one of my favorite community here, and I will turn on the music, but make it really quiet. I will get back.
Four in the morning, I've been thinking, what if this feeling don't go away? I'm starting to lose my foundation. I don't know how much more I can take. Take away my dreams, take away my feelings, questioning my fate, but nothing's gonna stop me from counting the blessings I've had from the start. All of my life I've been handed the stars.
Okay. I need to do my work. Actually, I exported this. The last thing I made is I exported this vase. This is vase number 1, and I made a prefab for this vase with loads. It is shows that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LOD levels in this mesh. And to export this mesh with all LODs, I need to select all and then export selected in a single FBX file. And for now, and then I decided that I will make separate LODs. Maybe somebody who will buy this pack of models will not use LODs in his game, and maybe he will choose to use LOD 0 or other level of details without LODs. I don't know. At least it have some flexibility. So when I made prefab of this model, I can, and the prefab was made in a model in a 0 coordinates. I can move it somewhere here, and then I will go here to 3D Studio Max, and I need to export this LOD separately. Select Stone Vase 1 LOD, and then Stone Vase 1 LOD. Oh, I already exported it all. I forgot. And now we take these LODs or all together and put it over here. They now all in 0 coordinates. Take LOD 1, and I made materials. Material is here. It has albedo, metallic, normal map, height map, occlusion, detailed map. In a detailed map, actually, I used cavity map. I don't really know is it right or not. Oh, I understood that maybe I need to use I'm sorry. I turned on music and understood that music is everywhere, is coming from the player and also coming from my This additional noise appeared. Okay, I'm sorry. So let's when we added these models here, we need to create prefabs. Just put these stone base prefabs. Why it is blue already, I don't know. Maybe I made prefabs for this. Then no, I don't. LOD1, LOD0, LOD1, LOD2, LOD3 and LOD4. Okay, prefabs created. Then take this level of detail, move it here maybe, and make a line of it. And here you can see that level of detail LOD0 is totally perfect. No seams anywhere, everything is totally great. Then LOD1 is a little bit angular, a little bit square. Then LOD2, LOD3 and LOD4 that have a very small number of triangles. Each LOD have a half number of triangles. I think that this must have something about 4,000. Let me show you. This has 4,000 and 400, 4,400. This has 2,100. Health size 1000, then 400 and 230. Okay, then I decided that I will add this 3D text somewhere here, just to show people what is in this SEM, and it will be looking like this. Ways 1, Control D to duplicate, Control D to duplicate, Control D to duplicate, and then put it in front of each level of details, and then change this small number . Okay, and also rename this into something right. Actually, my mic is on the way of my fingers, and maybe you hear a little bit too much, and I touch it with fingers and my pen. Take this, move it here, and rename it LOD. Okay, this is I made stone LODs and 4 LODs separately, textures, meshes, and maybe I will move these materials for a folder out of meshes. Oh, I have a separate LODs folder also. Maybe I will do it a bit later. Now it is time to create to send another vase here, stone vase 1. I will just take this, create folder, rename it to stone vase 2. Then here I will have a folder with this stone vase 2, and I create a folder named meshes. Okay, copy path, copy the path, then go to go here. This is my second vase, already placed in the right spot, but actually you can see that Y axis pointing in the wrong direction. I need to create to do reset form. Then I need to export to editable poly. Then I must take this hierarchy, affect pivot only, and then I want to rotate y-axis 90 degrees, rotate y-axis 90 degrees, and rotate 90 degrees over there to create a position where z-axis is looking inside of the screen. This is the right position for exporting to Unity. Then effect pivot only, remove export selected, and here stone vase 1 meshes, we will name it stone vase 2 LODs. Smoothing groups, triangulate, everything okay, y-axis is up, and then we will see what happened here in Unity meshes, and I have new stone vase LODs mesh, where it has all these LODs, and everything is positioned right in the right direction. So now I will add this to the scene. I forgot to rename this one. So I added to the scene, and it has a very strange looking model. It shows all LODs at the same time. To fix it, I must add component, add LOD group, and now it has these LOD groups, but we need to assign meshes to these LOD groups. LOD 0 must be assigned stone vase LOD 0, then LOD 1 assign LOD 1, LOD 2 assign LOD 2, but then we have cult, press right button, insert before, LOD 3 assign LOD 3, and here we'll add another one LOD level and assign LOD 4. So we have level of details, and you can see how it works when I move my camera further and closer to the object. LOD levels shows themselves, and it is a bit jumping. We will fix it, we will make it a little bit better, but first we will need to add textures. We need add folder textures, and then to this folder that will be right here, we need to add textures. Actually, this model I made PNG 4K and 2K textures. Originally it was 4K textures, then I decided that this pack will have only 2K textures here, and this is Stoneways 2K textures, and you can see that it has albedo, cavity, diffuse map, height map. Maybe height map is wrong. I made it in X normals, and it makes height map like this. I don't really know actually. Normal map, occlusion map, roughness map, and a specular map. Roughness and specular are made out of diffuse and cavity, and I use GNAT to generate texture variations out of normal and diffuse map. And albedo map is just a texture that I used highlight shadows filter in Photoshop, and I deleted some highlights, and I deleted some shadows, and I made albedo map. But actually it is better to create a delighted map with Unity. Unity has a delight tool that was created and added recently. Okay, I added these textures. Now it will be uploaded to Unity, texture by texture. We have all textures here, and inside of the meshes material folder created automatically, and it is material there. We need to add albedo. We will use diffuse too. We can have diffuse textures, or we can have albedo textures. I will use albedo textures. I think a normal map fixed now, and now a normal map looks like it should look, and we can see that we must have a metallic map. It will be here, specular. It is specular very high. I don't really know how to make it right, how it should be really. I use it like this, and it has smoothness in metallic alpha or albedo alpha, and I don't use it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's wrong. Tell me something about it. So I think it must look like this, and you can see that this vase looks much more richer, much more beautiful, because we don't added some of other maps. For example, occlusion map, and now we have an occlusion. Detail map, I added cavity map here for detail, and also height map. Let's add a height map and make it a really small height map. The scene with height map is when you add a height map, it on the seams it creates bad seams. So okay. Now we have this, and also I will remove gray color, make it brighter. I don't really created any game in Unity, so I don't really know is it right or is it wrong, but I think for model presentation it must look like this. And now it is time to adjust how it looks. Let's remove selection wire. Okay, and I want my LOD 2 to appear a bit further. Move it here, maybe a bit more. Move everything
keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl as a need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Feel it still. Fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living. Goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemies. We could wait until the walls come down. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, until it falls, won't bother me. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your lover's an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. And I had your feel, but I feel it still.
Pick up your phone, put on your coat. Everyone's looking up at you. Push through the crowd into the sound of everyone talking about you. Don't be afraid, honey, one day this will fade. So put on a smile, do it in style, make them all desperate to be you.
Make them all desperate to be you. Make them all desperate to be you.
Don't think twice, give yourself
Okay, now when I have all these objects aligned, I need to create, I need to place it to Unity Asset Store Market. I think the sim is ready, everything is okay, and thank you very much for your help as watching this. Okay, what we're gonna need now, we need to go to Asset Store, and then we need to scroll the page down to publish your stuff. And we must to import this asset store tools to our project. Please press import. Waiting. I made my backup. Go ahead. And actually in a scene we can place a camera to watch this stuff. Maybe I don't know. I repeated it somehow. Game, and then you can see that actually it is here. Now we need to asset store, publisher administration, and it will open page for us. We can go to over here. You can see my sales actually. Actually here you can see my sales. So 4 days I have only 2 sales to the bomber and Roman ship, and I earned only 7 USD. And this is really small and easy assets here. A ship and the character that it is a 3D character rendered for isometric to the game. Sketchfab is writing something. Okay, we need to create a new package. We must go to packages, press a button, create new package, and we have a package here. I think that it will not be free, and it will be in props exterior category, I guess. I think, and I think the price will be something about 12 or maybe 9 USD. Actually 9 is a very low price. I don't know. Okay, we'll do it 9, maybe 12. 12 would be okay. Okay, it will be 9. Press save. It always the thing like thing when you make a big price, a high price, it may not sell, or maybe if you set a low price, it will sell. Okay, and for example, we'll first add audio video. We will choose this send and edit over here. Choose Sketchfab URL. Okay, we will add URL, and also we can add another assets, for example the stone ball separately that I already added this model to Sketchfab separately when I done it, and also we will go to models, and I have this vases separately. We will add this to our Unity asset store page. Okay, we have 3 Sketchfab scenes, and it will be good. We need to start Adobe Photoshop, go back, and I need to add key images. First image is 128 by 128 icon. We'll add a new come on, he's thinking about something. And we will change the music, I guess. What will we play? Friction, BBC Radio 1. And we will add new file. 128 by 128 8-bit RGB 100 pixels per centimeter resolution. Okay, and we have a small file. I wanna make images on a white background, and orc vases and balls balls. I don't have any pictures of it because stone. See what I have. I have a pictures like this. Actually, it is published already everywhere, but I have pictures like this of separate stone vases. So I need a picture for these assets like this. I think I will edit 3D settings. I will go to background. First I will turn off vignetting. I will go to background, choose color and choose white color, and actually I will turn off depth of field also. Like this, I don't know. Let's make screenshot, Ctrl N, make a new file, clipboard, paste, crop C, choose area, and select cropped pixels, enter, put it here, make it smaller, make it smaller, make it bigger, and place it over here. Actually, this is not the way I wanted to be filled, because I wanted them to fill the whole area, but I can add maybe words for icon park elements. Make it smaller. А может быть, maybe. Hello, I'm doing well. Maybe I need to select graphics and web. Where is view character? Yeah, I guess. Bold. Minus 75, minus 15. Maybe park decor. Let's see. I'm not very good in English. Let's see what Google thinks about it. Google thinks that park decor is looking okay. It's a nice word, but it is another way of decoration. What if I will call it our park elements? Maybe decoration. Maybe I will use park decor. Maybe I will use another font. It must be more interesting and higher. Maybe like this. Don't know. Let's make it bigger. Okay, let's park elements here. Park elements, model Unity, where it is. Yeah, it's right here. I will make a text folder, and I will make asset store folder, and I will make icon file part decor. Maybe I would make the color not so black. Maybe be a bit more brown. Maybe like this. Can it be eye-catching icon? I don't really sure. What should I do with this? What if I would add something interesting here? Something interesting is where the fuck rectangles are. Okay, let's turn it 45 degrees and squeeze it. And place it over here and make no, let's remove it. Let's just choose magic wand and and remove these parts of remove fillet background. Maybe we will use this. Maybe we will make it green. And bigger. I don't know, maybe adding a little bit of creativity for this it would make it better. We'll add a copy and then we will squeeze it down a little bit, make it lightness to 0. Okay, and maybe it will work as shadows for us. We will add filter, blur and sharpen, Gaussian blur. With without. Multiply. And I can add this and make it filter, sharpen, not sharpen, radius a bit less, maybe like this. It will be the size of, and I can add some kind of decoration to park decor work. Maybe I will add a double layer, different color. And maybe I will add a small outline stroke outside, 1 pixel wide. Maybe I will add a gradient color. Maybe I will make it a little bit dimmer. Something like this. And I think this icon looks much better than in the beginning. Save it to our folder. Park elements, pics, asset store. Icon. Okay, and go to this page and add icon. And this is a beginning for our publishing. We have an icon, and we'll add a small and a big image and Facebook image for this.
Sounds of the Brooks Brothers, one of my favourites from their new album, The Orange Lane. It's called All About You.
Yo, Friction Fire. This is Friction's Fire.
Okie dokie, let's switch things up. It's Friction Fire time, aka my favourite tune of the week, my biggest tune of the week. This week comes from Turner. First part of his album, On Low Down Deep. It's coming in 3 bits. 3 EPs. And this is Big Man Ting.
Okay, I got some tea, and I back to do my work, to do my additional work. But nobody cares because nobody watching me. That's really great. What should we do now? We made an icon and we must do a small image, 200 by 124. Let's go here. New 200 by 124. Y Control N. 100 resolution. Create. It will be a small image. We'll call it small. Properties will close, and I think for this small image I will use the same thing I used for the big image. In the center of this small image I will put actually this image here looks much better. Maybe just a little bit smaller, just a little bit, and then filter, smart sharpen, we'll use it like this, and then I think I want to use all these rectangular elements just to make it a bit bigger, and put it down. Maybe like this. Maybe I will add some variation here, and maybe I will use press Ctrl on a picture and then also select and mask. We'll use smooth and feather and contrast and Shift H minus 2%. I think Ctrl Shift E delete. I made it okay. I don't know. Maybe 205 creative pa-pa-pam. Okay, what should we do? Choose the rectangle, move it some here, maybe be over here, 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 move it over here. What else? Maybe put it in a folder and choose a party core. Maybe put it put it over here somewhere. And maybe I wanted to add something like 3 meshes plus all of these 3. Or maybe I will add all of these here, plus all of these. Make it like this. Maybe bottom here. Maybe I will like this, and paragraph, and also 15 maybe. And the bottom layer, and make it bigger. And maybe out of this layer I will add 3 meshes to the modules. This is the real size. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Так. I think it is okay, and I will keep it like this. Let's save it as a small image and then go to Unity, select small. We'll see. Image saved. Okay, I think this looks okay. This looks good. Next 560 389 516 на 389, Ctrl-N, 516 389 100. Okay, it will be a big image. Ctrl-Shift-S, we'll name it big. What else? We should do a copy. I think just then we will use lasso, select and mask, and maybe feather just a little bit, and shift edge just a little bit. Okay, invert, удалить, delete. Reveal this layer. What can we see here? No. Lasso, select and mask, shift edge just a little bit more, feather, and smooth, and feather, I guess, and contrast, feather, shift edge, okay, shift edge, delete. Maybe do there is no white border, I think, or almost no white border. We'll save it as a pick. Now take this and move it over here. Okay, I think it is okay. I will add this these words here. Allow these, and we'll move it a little bit lower. Okay, and take this copy layer style, No layer style. Okay, clear layers. No, clear layer style, and we'll add a green color. Okay, party core. Take this and make it bigger. Bigger and 0. Maybe a word of party core is not right. If it's so, you tell me, please. I'm doing it in English for you and to consult with you. Okay, and I think we need these rectangles. It is a great additional element to just add some kind of color to this scene. Put it over there, and then I think I must rebuild it somehow. Green here and here. Maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. The red one. Here. Maybe. And the big one that maybe. Okay, let it be like this. And we will take this all, put it in a folder and move it up. Okay, I think it is okay. Save it to a big image and go to Unity, add a big image. Now we have 3 images and we need a Facebook image. New saved Unity Facebook image, create. Okay, let's take this folder, put it in the center maybe, but we'll make it really big, then we will make it Facebook image. Okay, and then we must to replace this blurry image, because after enlargement it became blurry. Delete this, delete. Okay, now we have an image that looks not very bad, maybe not so good, but not so bad. Actually, it is a lot of things I can do here. Filter, let's do a small smart sharpen. And actually for the Facebook image I would like to add a texture, textures for dark textures. Should I add everything and place it everywhere? Maybe? Let's try. Stone bases, stone ball on a pillar, model, and all these textures. Import them all into Photoshop and then make it smaller together to have a same size for all textures, maybe like this, and then maybe I will place it somehow around, don't know. Cavity. I don't know how to place it. Maybe all together and create a background for this. Make a background out of all these texture images. Actually, it's looking strange because it looks like all images are in different sizes, but actually they all are in 48 200 by 248 in a size. Let's choose auto select and then place these images somehow everywhere. I don't know why I don't have an diffuse image for stone ball. Roughness and the cavity looks almost the same. Control G, Control T, make it just a little bit bigger, and maybe turn off auto select and choose all this folder and copy it over here. Maybe squeeze it a little bit. Now have a background out of textures, made of textures, and put it over here. Maybe put it in a folder, make a how it calls mask layer, да? Yes, mask layer. Brush, make it a very big brush with hardness 0, and make opacity maybe 30 and brush. Okay, brush X and let's make it again. Opacity. Okay, it's gonna be my Facebook image. And I will add these words here. 3 models plus lots and party core. And also it is not everything. I will add more info for this Facebook image. I know what I want to add here. I will find my weapon folder, and I will find Facebook image PSD, and I will use this thing available on asset store. Maybe put it somewhere here, and also I will add listic 3D assets. Come on, what a I will add PBR textures. I will add poly count. Actually, I think I need another image of this asset made right here. I will keep the angle, and I will use matcap, and I will use wireframe on, and I will make a screenshot. We'll place it over here. Don't know, maybe something like this, but layer via cut, delete everything, delete this, and then I will move this over here and put it over here and make it higher, and maybe normal, Control U, saturation, desaturated, Control Shift L, make it really like this, and convert to smart object. Make it a little bit wider. And make it semi-transparent, maybe. Now everything looks not so good. Maybe put it on or in front.
New musical signature, Caliber, DRS is Sunrise.
Maybe.
About this tune, actually one of the most relevant press releases I've ever read, or like in the modern age anyway. You know, when you read the press release for a track, and I'm sure other sort of DJs or producers or
And maybe we'll use this brush.
where you've got the meaning of the song and how they wrote it and the lyrics, and just, yeah, that's what we want more of, press release people. Gonna play you something new from Spectra Soul straight after this. New track called Move On.
Where the swallow from the Saturday sunrise.
I don't know. No. Lasso, polygonal lasso. Let's choose a polygonal lasso and maybe like this, and maybe like this, and maybe like this. And maybe make it a bit wider. Okay, I think this looks really nice, but direction is not good.
Exclusive.
Maybe something like this. Okay, no, it's not all. We need to do stone ways to have 4531. Stone ways 2 is I don't know. Uh-huh. 4531 trees. We'll make it black and century Gothic. Ways 1 44 39 44 39 trees E and stone ball and pillar 4605 4605 trees. Okay, save it as a Facebook image and then go to this page, select Facebook image. I don't know what I don't know if this Facebook images works or not. Okay, now I have all images that I need to key images so that I need to sell these assets, and also for now I need screenshots. I think my 2 screenshots will be this. Screenshots what size must be pixels 100 by 800. No, it's a bit small. Canvas size pixels maybe 1000. And it will be placed here. Let's make a filter, smart sharpen filter. Okay, it will be 01. It will be 02, and I will go to screenshots. And I will select 01 and then 02, and then I will go to stone ball and pillar. Actually, I wanted pictures that are on a white background. Let's use this. Why are they not on a white background? Work elements, stone ball on a pillar, pigs. What's this file? No, let's take this one. It had no white background. Maybe. No, I can't. Okay, it will be not on a white background. Doesn't matter. I will upload all these images there because why not? It is very clear, shows the quality of an image, where polygons are, how texture looks from all the angles. So I think it is better for a client to see what he's buying. And also I have stone vases and it have images too, and it has a lot of images. A lot of images.
Sounds of Mike Kiss, Who's There? Love this tune. Taking us through to our guest mix for this week. It's going to work very well indeed. Someone whose tunes have been on the radar, or on my radar. There's some great music. I'm going to get into him right now. The sounds of Monty.
Okay, now I'm uploaded a lot of images for this assets, for this package that I'm going to sell for this pack, and I have screenshots, audio, video, key images, and I need to add metadata. How it will be called? Party core, так назовем. Park decor. This is a set. This is a set of 3 objects. Objects 4 exterior park and street decoration for your game or realistic photorealistic of 3 photorealistic. This is a set of 3 photorealistic objects for your exterior park and street decoration for your photorealistic game or a real-time application. All images objects are based on real-time, real world objects. Objects are based on real world objects. Objects created using photogrammetry. Created using photogrammetry. Two stone vases and a ball on a pillar. Models are about 400, 4,000, 5,000 trees. PBR, BR, textures, PBR textures 2.48 на 2.48 PNG, and we'll name it diffuse, albedo, specular, roughness, normal map, normal bump, ambient, и что там еще? Cavity. Prefabs, LODs, models, has LOD, LODs separate models have LODs, separate LODs included prefabs created. Created open demo scene. Demo scene included. Real world, real time, photorealistic, photogrammetry. This is a set of 3 photorealistic objects for exterior park and street decoration for your photorealistic games or real-time applications. Objects are based on the real-world objects created using photogrammetry. two stone vases and a ball on the pillar. Models are about 400, 5,000 trees. PBR textures 248 by 248 PNGs. PNG. Okay. Keywords. Park. Decor. Decoration. Exterior. Street. PBR. Real world. 3D. Real time. Asset. Game. Stone. Ball. Pillar. What else? Photorealistic. Photogrammetry. Real. Photoreal. Еще надо написать UV is not not overlaid, not overlapped. How it will be my 3D models. Edit. Details. UVs non-overlapping. Non-overlapping. UVs non-overlapping. Вот так. Па-па-пам. Okay, I think it is okay, and I need to add hashtags slash break. Break. Please rate. Save. Save. Go back, everything is okay, and now we must go back to Unity and upload it. Asset store, package upload, it was park decor, park decor pack надо было так назвать. Ну, пусть будет park decor. Где тут park decor. Select folder. Here it is. Parks and vases and ball and pillar. Choose folder. Main assets. Select main assets. Let's select main assets. Okay. Meshes. Oh fuck. Didn't I put this thing to separate loads? separate loads. Window package upload. Huh. Is something wrong there? Huh. No texture, but in prefab everything is okay. What should I do? I don't know. Meshes, material, will it work? How to add animation, I will keep it like this. Package upload. Part decor. Upload. And now and now my assets are uploading over there to Unity, and then I will select my assets and press upload. That's all. And my model and my text looks like this in Unity Asset Store. It will look like this. Icon, small image, big image, and a lot of preview images. Hey, everything is going okay. I was doing export from 3D Studio Max of my freshly created assets to Unity, and everything is done already. It was really boring to do it, but I started to stream today, and because of you people watching or not watching, actually nobody watched me today. I was doing my thing, and I was commented, and I used English because I'm a natively Russian speaking person. Привет из России. Hello from Russia. Привет из России. And I don't know, maybe you talked. I don't know. I don't really remember, sorry man. I just started to stream. I tried to stream about a year ago maybe, and it was at a year past, and I was not streaming at all, and I just needed to do a work, and I decided to stream because it helps to concentrate. I usually watch something or listen to something. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it not. For example, we have talk shows, political talk shows, and I love to listen for them, and they help me to work, but actually it drives me crazy. I mainly stream video editing and motion graphics animation, so this cool to see. Mainly stream video editing. I do video editing sometimes. Actually, I worked in a small advertisement company, and I was doing local video commercials, but it was far away. You might be interested in something I'm working on for myself. You might be interested. Yes, I'm working for myself too. Actually, I'm a freelancer, and I have a Unity asset store, and I sell something on Unity asset store and some other stores. For example, this store, Cube Brush. I don't earn much here, but I sell something. This is my additional income. I started a site for creative streamers with an idea we can all learn faster from each other by sharing our work and process. Yes, it is. Watchman.com. Watchmework.com if you want, if you can. Okay, thanks. You must join and place your stream here. You mean you working and streaming together and somebody watching it? It's like a online video tutorials. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I can teach something. Why not? My English is not so good. Okay, now I'm uploading to 100%. 100%. It is one last click to do. Upload successful. The package has been uploaded. Please visit publisher administration to submit the version to review. Okay, now open this site again, refresh, and here we have a package made in Unity 2017.1.1, uploaded, and everything is okay. Now I press this. I own the rights to sell these assets, submit package for approval, and that's all. Version submitted. And now I have 3 assets that must be reviewed for Unity stuff, and these assets are stone vase from park. Actually, it is also based on photorealistic model, real world object photogrammetry, and it was reworked for real-time engines, and but it still, I think it looks awesome because it made on photorealistic object. And another vase that also from the park, real life, real world object. It has a lot of details, and I'm waiting for review. Also hope it will be reviewed soon, it will be accepted, and it will sell on my Unity asset store. If you can send me your details on streaming on the calendar to become a feature streamer, you definitely have a talent for it. Thank you. Talent, thank you. I will add your site to one of my favorites, and then I later will watch watch your site more careful. For now, this is all for the stream because I need to turn it off and get to be prepared to go to training. It is boxing evening, and I will need to go box because I think for every man that working with computer graphics, sitting all day in his room on his chair, he must do some sports, move for yourself, because our back and muscles must work, and sitting is not very good for our health. Stream working, thank you very much. Actually, it was very lonely here all day, but it helped me to concentrate and work. But I hoped maybe I would find much more people here to talk, maybe. Okay, thank you very much. I will stop streaming. We'll see you later, maybe, if I will decide that I have something to show to people. Goodbye.